Hey, Danielle.
Hey.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. Hi, I'm Jon-David Lenard.
And I'm Danielle Lenard. Welcome to Lenard Team Connections.
With each week that passes, we're noticing more positivity and connection in our communities. We're excited for our guest today, Mark Torkelson, who is going above and beyond for essential workers.
First, some Long Island good news. The town of Smithtown Youth Bureau has, has compiled ways that children and families can help during this time of need. This includes 3 global youth service initiatives: Thank Our Health Heroes, Food Donation Campaign, and Thank Our Local Essential Workers.
So there's a couple of things that we wanted to say about this, Danielle, right? One being, like you were making the point before we went live, that if you have a child or a teenager that's really struggling with this, right? I mean, one of the best ways you can help yourself is by helping others.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, speaking personally, us doing this and connecting with all these awesome people is really helping us. So having kids help just could be a really good opportunity.
And then the other thing that we were talking about is even if your child is coming through this or your teenager's coming through this, these are ideas that I think people can do that, in the future, assuming, if I imagine a future college resume or right, something like that, they're going to ask you like maybe how you did during what you did as a child or a teenager through COVID-19. You'll have something to put on that resume that might stand out. So all around, it's these are ways that we can help.
Yeah, and another person that's really helping, that's Edmund Zaro of Zaro's Cafe. It's Greek and Italian in Huntington Station. He's using 3D printers to make face shields for healthcare workers and first responders. I just love how people are getting creative and doing their part to support people.
It shows. Again, I mean, our guest today is a restaurant owner. This is another restaurant owner who's just using ingenuity and probably like, a hobby of theirs to make a difference by making face shields. It's important for the healthcare workers to have face shields. The masks aren't necessarily enough. So, so he's doing his part, and that's awesome. Also, we were also discussing the idea of 3D printing and how the world is going to change after this. I mean, there will be a lot of good things that I think are going to come after we come out of this. If you look back through history and civilizations, good things come from those bad moments. And I see a time where we're realizing our reliance on China for manufacturing, our reliance on these, actually, their fragile supply chains. Imagine bringing back, not only to America, but imagine bringing back some manufacturing to like the Hauppauge Industrial Park, right?
Exactly.
And this is like, you're like, what could we make with 3D printing? Well, I didn't realize you could make you could make face shields with that. So this is, I think this is not only an example of somebody in our community who's stepping up, it's also possibly the future of what we may see as an economy on Long Island.
Absolutely. Everything you just said, and we have to look at new possibilities and new avenues and new innovations for ourselves in our area. Now too, Discover Long Island has a new #HoldFast Long Island video. Forbes named it inspiring video that will make you want to travel again. It speaks to the heart. It makes me, and I know you, it just makes us so proud to be Long Islanders.
Let's roll it. Let's watch it.
Say hold fast as a reminder to bear down and fight through the storm. We're not just tough warriors.
We are sea-hardened sailors. We are earth-strong farmers. We are intrepid discoverers and fearless adventurers. We are many fiercely loyal communities, and we are one Long Island. So hold fast, and when the sun breaks on the horizon, our lighthouse will guide you in where you belong.
I literally have the chills. 30 seconds. So again, if you missed it from the beginning because it started a little late, hold fast is a mariner's term, which means like we're going to get through this storm. So hold fast. That's awesome.
It really is. And that too the link will be posted after. So if you have any good news stories from around the island, share in the comments below. We very well may feature it in the future.
That brings us to our guest. We are super excited to have Mark Torkelson from Legends Bar and Grill of Kings Park on the show today. Like many restaurant owners, Mark has made a lot of adjustments in the past few weeks. On top of that, he has shown up everywhere in our community, providing meals for essential workers along the way.
How you doing, guys? Thanks for having me on the show today.
Welcome, Mark. We're so excited that you found the time to give us to be on the show today.
No problem. Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right.
At the start of all of this, what changes did you make at Legends Bar and Grill for the public, and how quickly were those changes implemented?
So originally when the governor put us down to 50% capacity, it was short-lived, but we had to limit the amount of people coming into the restaurant. Right away, we knew it was something serious, so we started making sure that servers were wearing gloves. Kitchen, normally the kitchen staff doesn't have masks on, but we gave them masks to wear at that time. And that only lasted, I think, 2 or 3 days before we went to takeout only. And then at that point, we only did takeout, and servers had gloves and masks, and it's been crazy ever since. We're doing curbside, but the support from the community has been absolutely great. The phones are ringing, people are putting orders in with us, and it's truly something amazing.
Awesome. We know you're doing a lot of meal donations. Can you explain how that began, how it has evolved over the past few weeks, and who you're providing meals for?
Yes. So originally it started, my partner Todd and my best friend Frankie Vega were working together, standing at the end of the bar, doing takeout. And my friend Frankie said to me, how can we turn this negative into a positive, not only for Legends, but the community itself? So he said, why don't we donate meals to people that are in need? And that's basically how it evolved. And we started immediately doing individually prepackaged meals. And with the help from Christine from the Smithtown Children's Foundation and Andrea from Smithtown Facebook Moms, I reached out to them. Yeah, we did a Christmas event last year, and Andrea found us the family to donate. So I knew she had, a good contacts, if you will. Mm-hmm. So I reached out to her and Andrea, and they have been able to place all of my meals almost every day. The Sunday before Easter, my girlfriend and I set up a stand out front of Legends, 6-foot folding table with all 305 meals, and cars just lined up and they pulled up. No questions asked, whether there was 2 people in the car, 10, however many meals you asked for, we gave you. And it was, it was humbling because people were very genuine and asking for help. And it was very nice.
Yeah. Cause you're providing meals for the essential workers, but you're also providing meals for people in need. And so how many meals have you done so far?
So what Legends has donated out of our own pocket so far is about 1,565 meals so far. Wow. And then if you add in the donations from our contributors, well over 2,000 meals. For example, Dan O'Neill, we did trays to Mather night shift, about 29, 30 trays. White Wolf Cesspool did about 20 trays to Huntington Hospital night shift last night. And Prime Wine and Liquor in Kings Park did about 20 trays to St. Catherine's on Tuesday night. So it's helping us. It keeps us busy, and they're supporting us. And hopefully when this all straightens out, we'll come back.
Well, what I think is so interesting too is how, you're specifically saying the night shift.
Yes.
But they seem to be the forgotten shift.
They are the forgotten shift. I have friends in the healthcare industry, and they tell me they go into work and It's all the crumbs, the leftovers, if you will, because most restaurants are shutting their doors at 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and they don't have time to prep meals for 100 people. So we're staying open a little later, and we're delivering to the night shift, and they are super grateful.
So now
because there are other restaurants. I see a lot of other donations in the community, and that's awesome. So I was wondering, like, is the need continues to be strong, obviously, especially with the night shift?
Yes, absolutely. They're working just as hard as the day shift people, and they're not really getting the recognition they deserve. The people during the day, they have hundreds of pies being delivered, heroes from the delis, trays of Italian food all day long. It gets eaten up. What's left over is what the night shift gets. They don't really have fresh meals coming in at 9 o'clock at night. So they're super appreciative of us.
Well, Mark, if you don't mind, you need help getting these meals out at night?
Right now, I'm doing the deliveries myself. I'm going every night. Tonight, we're going to be doing Plainview on behalf of Miko, Steve Chen from Miko. And then next week, we're going to be doing Certified Cesspools has pledged to do 7 hospitals, 7 nights in a row. So we're excited about that. And he's going to be doing about 20 trays per hospital, 7 nights in a row. Sal Mata Certified Cesspools. So we can't wait for that next week. So we may need help next week because that's going to be a big job.
All right. Well, if you want to help out, let us know. Either comment or reach out to us afterwards, or reach out to Mark directly. Otherwise, Mark, I'll tell you, like, if you need a hand, reach out to me. I'll be there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
So what time do you deliver to the night shift?
So we close up Legends at 8. We start prepping their food around 6:30, and it's a lot of trays. So even with a full kitchen staff, it still takes a couple hours. So probably 2 hours. So I'm getting to the hospitals. Like last night, I got to the hospital at 9:30 at night, and we delivered the food to Huntington.
Okay.
Tonight will probably be similar. It's a little further in Plainview, so probably 9:45-ish.
That's
nice. Well, I haven't been sleeping for the last couple of weeks anyway, so I might as well. So anyway, Mark, it's amazing to see how restaurant owners who have been hit pretty hard through all this, right, immediately go out and begin serving their communities. Why do you think so many restaurants in particular are stepping up during these times?
I just feel like a lot of owners feel blessed that they have a roof over their head, there's food in the fridge, and they could help people less fortunate than them. I was speaking earlier about, my group of friends. We have done so much for the community. Angelo Cuccia, Alpine Bakery, has been donating cakes and breads. He's been working with Christine. He's doing a fantastic job. Bobby Lamb from Kumo in Stony Brook, he's donating 500 quick meals to Stony Brook Hospital, which is really nice. My friend Mike Alfano, Chefs Northport, has done over 600 donated pies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Joe Menino from Menino's Italian Restaurant has been donating. Matt Acerno from Ciro's Kings Park. So us 5 guys have done so much, and it's just giving back. We're very blessed, so we're giving back to the community.
And you were all friends before this?
Yes, we've been friends and acquaintances for many, many years.
That's great. But to see you guys come together, I've been seeing quite a bit of that actually on Facebook. Restaurants coming together, even restaurants that you would imagine could potentially be in competition with one another. Like in this time, like it doesn't matter. Like it's all hands on deck. Let's go.
Yes, exactly. There's no competition right now. It's about getting it done for the community and people in need.
Amazing.
So what can people do to continue supporting Legends and everything that you're doing?
So we have a GoFundMe page set up on our Facebook page. It's Legends Bar and Grill of Kings Park. You could click the link. You could donate like that. Some people aren't comfortable with that. You can call up. You can take a credit card over the phone. I'll tag you, show you where your donation of food's going, send videos, all that good stuff. We do delivery and takeout 7 days a week from 3 to 8 p.m. We're still doing gift cards, and that's the best ways you can support any restaurant owner right now.
Okay, great. We'll keep that in mind.
Support by ordering in, donating through the GoFundMe, or if you don't want to do GoFundMe, just call you directly.
Call me directly. My personal cell phone's on the page. You can call me up, say, Mark, I want to do a donation to St. Catherine's ICU. No problem. I'll get it out. I'll personally deliver it. If you give me your Instagram name, I'll tag you, and you can see where your food's going.
That's a great idea. Hey,
we've mentioned Christine But she's watching.
Christine, you come up a lot in our show. It just shows how important you are to our community. We're so glad to have you. Anyway, Mark, one more thing. For people not from Kings Park, can you tell us about what the meaning is behind Legends?
So it's the legend of the night of Kings Park. That's how we came up with the name. So, because my partner, Todd, he's originally from Massapequa and he moved to Port Jefferson, and I'm from Hopog, Smithtown. So we wanted to make something that the community could really bond around. So
it's the high school mascot. The name is the Legend of the Night or something like that?
Yes, basically, yeah. In short terms, yes.
All right. Well, Mark, again, I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing these stories with us. I think you, sir, are becoming the legend of Kings Park with everything that you're doing. Keep it up. It's awesome. Inspires me, makes me want to reach out and do even more than what we're trying to do right now. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, guys. God bless America.
God bless America. So thanks for joining us today on the Lenard Team Connections. We are inspired by everything you're doing. Danielle?
We look forward to connecting with more people like Mark. So in the meanwhile, be well, stay well, and we look forward to seeing you next time.